Y'all want to make a fishing lure? Here's kind of what I had in mind. Just a big, fat, juicy crankbait. And I've made several copies of this so that I can have the exact same profile later when we're going to cut out for the gill plates and whatnot. Cool. It's a pretty big, beefy profile. Should come out pretty bougie. Let's go clean it up on the old belt sander. Do you like that? Yeah, it's okay. Let's cut that up. Come along, let's go make it smooth. Some chatter marks in there that I'm getting out. I probably don't really need to because the chamfer lines will take care of most of that, and then we're going to sand it again, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted to start out with a good product. So, what is this? 180 grit? Just fold it up in this little tiny corner, trying to get in this undercut. Sand out the imperfections. I definitely learned a lot on this go around about like how much you actually need to cut. I cut way too much trying to carve these out. But it's all good, just learning. All right, I got the gill plate sanded out. I think I got them to a point where I'm as happy as I'm going to be with them. So now we'll start drilling holes in it. Look at that big chunky thing. Big square blocky head and gill plate, and then traditional, you know, square bill type body and tail on the back. It's gonna be pretty interesting. See what that looks like. That's kind of cool. Just the drilling that hole sort of brought a little bit of life to it. That's kind of neat. It's a tad deeper. That's it. That's good. Okay, I mean that's a pretty significant hole. I mean that's definitely gonna hold some lead. That should keep it upright. I don't think I'm even gonna put another hole in it. We're gonna go with that. It's definitely gonna hold it upright. And yeah, cool. Okay. Next step. I gotta drill the line tie and the hook hangers. So I know, looking at this, that when I put the line tie in, I'm gonna put it like at this angle right here, and it's gonna. I want to pin that bib, the bill in place. So I'm gonna put the line tie like so, and then it's probably also gonna run into the ballast. So I might have to permanently affix the line tie before I pour the lead, but that's gonna be a tomorrow problem. But right now we need to put the line tie in and both hook hangers. But in order to drill those holes, I need to make those pieces because I have no idea what diameter they're gonna come out as. So I don't know what drill bit that I need to use. So let's make some line ties and measure that, and then we'll see what we gotta do to make these holes in here. And I was the one that said I was gonna do it. Oh yeah, that one looks good. Super happy. Super stoked. Those look good. Okay. So one of these will be the line tie and like the mouth of the bait or the nose or whatever. And then the other two will be the hook hangers. Cool. This tripod sucks. I got this little tripod. My kid gave it to me, but it's missing this set screw that you used to adjust the tension for like this angle, you know? And because of that, like it keeps popping off the little knob that holds it in place. It's so annoying. Again, I'm gonna try to run this so that it goes through the bib or the bill or whatever we're calling it. Yeah, we ain't gonna let that crane bother us. Okay, so it's gonna go through the bib and it's gonna run into the ballast too. So it'll, like the lead in the ballast will melt around it. That might be cool. That might add like a lot of additional strength. Or it might not, I don't know. All right, hook hanger in the back. I'm just gonna run this up. Put it in the center, right in the old 5-hole. These will have to get threaded in backwards from Norman. Go in like so. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm good with it. You can see how it's gonna pin the bib in place. And then also it's gonna like run through the ballast. So that's kind of cool. I'm going with a paper plate for like a drip pan. God, that is thick. That's what she said. Okay. There she is. We'll let her drip overnight and sort of waterproof. Here's a little test fit. We're back in the house where it's not so hot. I didn't turn my AC on earlier because I didn't think I was going to do this. So come inside where it's not roasting. Hello, look. Big Boujie bill on a big Boujie crankbait. Cool, get in there. Now we need to epoxy it in. Let that sit up. Then we can put the line tie on there and put the lead in for the ballast. Let's do it. That looks like equal parts to me. Okay, we're through the bill. Looks pretty straightish, I guess. Let's pour some lead. Man, I really hate this tripod. I'm gonna buy a new tripod. All right, I heated it with a torch because I'm impatient. Okay, we're gonna go with that right there. We're gonna call that good. I'm gonna let that set up, and then it's super glue and baking soda time. For my next trick, we're gonna do the super glue and baking soda thing over that hole. Lead's in, bill's in, pinned in with a line tie. I'm just gonna put super glue and baking soda. I guess this stuff's supposed to dry like, or it's not even dry, it's like cure insanely hard. It's looking okay-ish. I guess you gotta use some kind of thin super glue too, like hopefully that's not too thick. It's the thinnest I can find around here. Oh yeah, it's smoking. There's definitely some sort of chemical reaction going on because it is smoking. And it stinks. Oh! Stings the nostrils. Well, I'm sure that's not good for me. Oh, burns the eyeballs. Yeah, it's a deep burn. It's a deep burn. Not touching it. Okay, let's put the line ties in, or I'm sorry, the hook hangers, after we find the bait. I seem to have lost the bait. I found the bait. It was right where I left it. Yep, I think I'm gonna like that. All right, so here's how they came out. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's gonna look good on this color scheme here. So happy with the pupils, and the irises are okay. I'll try to tighten them up a little bit, but all in all, for first time doing this, I'm pretty stoked.
All right, so I repainted it. This is where we're at. Very traditional color scheme. Cool. Let's let her drip.
Is that a cart?
Yeah.
It's got a little bit tighter action than I expected. But that's cool.
You're in charge now.
I'm in charge. Got him.
On your crankbait?
Yep. He's not very big, but we got him on the crankbait.
Woohoo!
There he is on the crankbait. Very cool. All right, buddy. We'll see you later. There's 6 keepers.